Hi, it's Jeff.
And Denise from Mousesteps.com.
And this is episode number 86.
86.
Of Mousesteps Weekly.
Sponsored by Theme Park Connection in Orlando, Florida.
And you know, it's never too early to start your Valentine's shopping for your theme park aficionado.
And but this week, our contest is sponsored by Passporter. I've known Jennifer and Dave for about 15 years, and they have offered us 4 books to give away to our viewers.
Sounds good. What do they have to do? Just
to go to our Facebook page, like it, and then let us know what you're looking forward to most at Walt Disney World in 2014.
And we're going to pick it at random, so even if you say Gringotts, you could still win.
You could win, but pick Walt Disney World.
So we started our day at the Magic Kingdom here the only way we should.
Well, we weren't at the Magic Kingdom yet. We went to Disney's Polynesian Resort, and we had Tonga Toast at Captain Cook's.
That's right. That's what I meant. You know, we pre-arrival, we had some Tonga Toast, and it was wonderful as always. So I thought that was a good day.
And we split one Tonga Toast. We had bacon and potatoes, and we split everything for less than $10.
And we were full too.
Yes.
It was plenty. I can't imagine having a full hunk. A full Tonga
No,
hunk.
I can't eat a full one.
So on our way to the kingdom, though, we noticed these boats, formerly of Disney's Animal Kingdom, the Discovery Riverboat.
Right, and these are out occasionally. We don't see them too often, but maybe every year we might ride them.
And here's a look at the DVC construction over at the Poly.
I know, it's moving. It seems like it's moving quick.
Well, it looks like they have the bridge, or is it more of a boardwalk going around?
I have no idea. I haven't paid enough attention.
Well, I know there are supposed to be Tahitian-style grand villas on stilts.
Go to the Tiki Man's
Man.
pages.
We recommend the Tiki Man.
Yes, Tiki Man knows everything.
So if you're sitting in the cold somewhere in the country, look at this site. Beautiful site. It was a little brisk. It was maybe in the low 60s.
I know. We've actually had weather in the 30s and 40s at night. But I know so many are in the snow right now, which I don't think I could do anymore.
But the reason all these boats and everything are out here is because the monorail is now being serviced every day between 11 and 7.
Was it 12? I thought it was 12 and 7.
11 or 12. Yeah, 12 and 7. You're right.
It gets kind of crazy. We ended up taking the ferry boat and walking to the Polynesian.
And you just saw the beautiful spring colors there.
Yes, it's looking great.
But the whole reason we were at the Magic Kingdom is we wanted to demonstrate the new Fastpass Plus. None of the Walt Disney World parks here have the old paper-style Fastpasses.
They call it Legacy Fastpass. And we first showed Magic Bands back in August, and it is pretty much the same, but we wanted to show, it's the day of at this point.
We're trying to show how that we had no pre-done plans. So what we just saw was both of us putting our annual passes, holding our annual passes, getting it set up so we're together, and now we're going to choose 3 attractions. You can see right now it's $11.49.
And you can see how sometimes when you touch it, it doesn't, it's sort of off.
It's a little off.
It's off and off. And we're in City Hall, which is usually not so busy like some of the other Fastpass
Well, here's
areas.
a little secret to the 10 people that probably watch this. If you go to City Hall, the kiosk, there's 2 little kiosks in the corner, and there's no line.
Well, there was no line this day when we went.
Most people don't know about
No,
them.
it's not listed on the map. And there's other areas also where there's kiosks
and we'll see almost every
that
one
are
of
even
those.
hidden from me. I don't know where they all are.
But there are much longer lines at the other kiosks, the ones they tell you about.
Except Heritage House was not too bad.
But is what we hear. But you never know. I mean, that could also get a run after a parade, or if for whatever reason.
Except there's no parades right now.
Correct, that's true. So anyway, we're picking our 3 attractions. We're able to pick 3. So what are we on so far? Oh, we're at the Big Thunder. What happened is we picked our 3. The times weren't the times we wanted. We wanted to try to get them early in the day because, as you can see,
we're doing this at noon.
Right, it's 11:50
yeah.
up there. So we're changing the times now on the 3 attractions.
It can be cumbersome. I personally suggest if you can do it before you leave the house, in the 2 months you can do it beforehand. At least learn the program, because it'll make it a lot faster when you get to the Magic Kingdom or to the other parks.
Well, let's see where we're at. Okay, so right now we have Big Thunder, Haunted Mansion, and Peter Pan's Flight. Now, if we were willing to wait until 6:20,
we weren't staying.
We would be able to do Peter Pan's
Flight. And I like
Flight.
Peter Pan. When we first started the Magic Bands, we could get anything at any time,
well,
even Peter Pan. But this was actually very good. We did really well this day.
Yeah, I mean, this is day of, almost noon, a busy day, and we still could have had a Peter Pan. That's not bad.
Right, especially since, everybody... doing this now.
But we had other plans, so we needed to be out of the Magic Kingdom before 6.
Look, Wild Thrills, Pirates of the Caribbean.
That's right.
I have never called it a Wild Thrill ride.
Well, it's wildly thrilling.
I guess it is.
So how do you like that? It only took us it took us about 2.5 minutes. And
it is
right about here. We're finally at what we wanted.
It's like we had to change the time, then we had to change the experience.
So we have Big Thunder, Haunted Mansion, Pirates, all at 1 hour
Look,
after
Wild
each other.
Thrills on Haunted Mansion too. There's so many Wild Thrill rides that I didn't even know about in the Magic Kingdom.
There's you taking a picture there. So anyway, here is a look at one of the kiosks. These are the kiosks they tell you about if you are a day guest. And this one has a bit of a line. This is over here by Frontierland.
And the times can, it just depends on who's there and, you know, how long everybody, if these guests don't know how to use it, it's going to take a little longer.
Right. We know how to use it, and it took us about 3 minutes to get everything squared away. But, you know, here you have a lot of people that have never seen this before. So they could be there 10 minutes.
They could,
making
I've seen
decisions,
it.
Discussing it.
But there are cast members to help, so hopefully to keep it moving a little.
Here's a shot of Splash Mountain, which is down for their annual rehab in the winter.
I don't even know when it comes back up. It doesn't matter. It's in the, 50s. So.
Yeah, we wouldn't be riding it anyway.
I'm not riding it.
So anyway, this is our first attraction. And here is a little glitch of the Fastpass Plus that we found. The line for Fastpass Plus return was quite long.
It was really long at Big Thunder Mountain. It's like backing up toward the queue.
Almost to the exit, actually. You're going around the mountain here to get in line for the Fastpass Plus.
And everybody was like, oh, you know, I'm still getting in line.
You could see it's a bit of, but it really did move fast.
It moved. It was about 6 or 7 minutes probably that we were actually outside, which is a fairly good amount of time when you're in a Fastpass Plus queue.
But the alternative is a 45-minute wait, and, you know, I would much rather...
Once we got in, it was fast.
So, but I think because of the Fastpass Plus, that's what I think makes the standby longer than usual.
Just like regular Fastpass. I mean, that obviously.
Right. So, and here we are. I don't know if we showed this. I don't think we did. The
Tony
Baxter portrait has returned.
I think we already did it.
It's a far distance away. We may have. I don't know.
I think we did, but we're showing it again.
We're showing it again.
We love Tony Baxter.
So we see there's also some construction going on here. This is this area is usually a bottleneck. Liberty Square, yeah. It's normally a bottleneck, especially for parade time. So I think that'll make it a little better, if that's what it is.
And here we are. Okay, I miss the Heritage House. I like the Heritage House as a shop. And so I don't really like that they're using it as a service center, but it's not so busy.
If you're a shop and you're not pulling your weight, you better watch out because Sid Coenga's at the Hollywood Studios clearly didn't pull its weight. All these nice shops, you know, nicely themed shops from the past are now Fastpass Plus area. So you better be selling if you want to stay in business.
What I liked about this one is it was sort of a seasonal shop. Plus, there were times I couldn't find something at another store and I could find it here.
Yeah, I will miss the
yes.
I will miss that. But on the bright side, that's one of the least lines in the Fastpass Plus.
That's the one I would probably go to.
Now, this is the opposite. This is the longest line. This is by Mickey's PhilharMagic.
Stay away from this one.
Yeah, we asked, and they said it would be between, he estimated, the cast member said, between 20 to 30 minutes. And they gave you pieces of paper, and you could sort of tick off what you wanted, and they will help you through it. They're trying everything they can to get you to get your selections quick.
We should have told everybody in line to go to the Heritage House.
No. Only the 10 people. Don't tell anybody.
No, we should have told these guys.
No.
But we weren't in line.
It's a secret. We need to keep it a secret.
These guests, we should have told them. It's sort of like when there's a bathroom near another bathroom and one has a long line and one doesn't. I'll be like, go to the other bathroom.
So anyway, here is now a look at the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train car. Always have to check on that when we're going by.
I know, and I guess we'll see it again this week. You still have to get your hair cut this week at the Magic Kingdom. Yes. We won't be there too long.
I only get my hair cut at the Magic Kingdom.
I do too now because they don't try to sell me stuff for balding hair.
Yeah, that's
I'm not balding.
That's the reason I go. And it doesn't work for me. But anyway, here's more scenes from the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. It's coming along good, and we're about to see these workers. There's a ton of workers, Universal style.
There were so many. I've never seen so many up there.
Yeah, they're turning it up. They must be close to the deadline or something.
But they were putting up the trees.
Yeah, so if you were to go there now, there's a whole bunch of green trees, little Christmas tree-like trees.
So next week we'll have the trees.
Yeah, next week come back for the trees. I don't even know if we really will have the trees.
I think we might have the trees.
We might have the trees.
You have to get your hair cut anyway.
Yeah, that's true. And you know we're going to walk over there and get the trees.
I love that, it's just like we just go there for the haircut.
Yes. So this is another FastPass Plus station over here at the Storybook Circus area.
And this has been here all along. There used to be nobody here ever.
Now this is slightly deceiving because I was actually in line. I had a question, and there was quite a long line. And one of the walk around people with the iPads helped me. Yeah, helped me. But then we had a little rainstorm, and everybody ran away because of the rain. This is right after that little rainstorm, so it's kind of skewed.
Wait until it rains and everybody runs away.
Wait for it to rain and then go to Storybook Circus. You'll have no problem. So anyway, here it's time for us to use FastPass number 2.
And this was the Haunted Mansion.
Haunted, how would you guess? Haunted Mansion.
Haunted Mansion. Well, you stopped talking, so I figured I'd tell everybody where we are, even though they know.
Yes.
And we used our obviously our annual passes. And this was the first time I think we've really used our annual passes for any of these attractions.
Right. We had we had the Magic Bands because we stayed at a Disney resort, so we always used those in the past. But we both had our annual passes renewed.
Because they're the premier passes, and they're actually totally different each time.
And just a little quick diversion.
I
have not noticed these either. These are very cool.
And they're not too far from the Haunted Mansion, so I thought that was a lot of fun.
And they're a bargain at 51 cents.
We didn't buy any, but we should maybe pick them up.
$2.04 for the set. What a bargain.
It is a bargain. What else can you buy in the Magic Kingdom for $2? Not a lot.
So here's some more construction around the Adventureland area.
And at the Sunshine Tree Terrace, we walked by and saw a cup.
Yeah, I saw this cup in the distance, and I'm like, oh, hold on. Hold the phone. We need to stop.
And I guess this is a souvenir Tiki Tankard. And from what I understand, these were for limited time magic at Disneyland. And all of a sudden, they're like something totally new here. I have not seen them, and not when we were at Disneyland either.
We've had conflicting reports because I had heard they're from a Tiki event they had at Disneyland. I don't know if that was also because of limited time magic.
Well, maybe it was both. Maybe it was like the Tiki event.
Various people tell me different things.
It was probably used for a few different things out in Disneyland.
I had no idea. I had never seen this before. It was brand new to me, and it's actually very good quality. It's plastic, but it's thick, molded plastic. It's not like a throwaway drink cup. You're going to keep this and maybe fill some other beverages.
They had them all over, is it Aloha Isle with the Dole Whip?
Yes, Aloha Isle also
I don't know what they put in it, but I would like to get that because I wasn't really a fan of the slushies.
So you can see there's a big line at Pirates. This is our third Fast Pass, and in this case, we're showing you it really is a benefit. I mean, this line was pretty probably about 40, impressive.
Did it say like 40 minutes?
I
don't know if it's that long.
Yeah,
but
it said 25, but it looks longer than that.
It looks pretty long.
So with the FastPass Plus, though, I almost felt guilty here. I mean, there's no line at all.
I didn't feel guilty because maybe all of these guests got to do something else quick.
Right. But the thing is, after you use your 3, if you didn't pick Pirates, you're going to have to wait in that line to go on it.
I'm hoping eventually it will be like 4, 5, 6. You know, there's no way to know what as the cast member told you, the magic number will be when it's all rolled out. Right,
and he said this is all just testing. What they are thinking of doing or planning to do is come up with a magic number. You might originally get 3. After you use your 3, boom, boom, a couple more might come up.
Walt Disney World, the Magic Kingdom actually did have a test with 4 Fast Passes at one point.
Right, I remember that, and I think they were trying to have everyone pick the Haunted Mansion back then. So, but they told me they're looking for a magic number. Nobody knows what the magic number is, or, like I said, if they may add to it after you've used your 3.
And supposedly, as a day ticket holder, you're supposed to be able to book ahead of time eventually, too, but I'm not sure how that will happen yet.
Right, and this is just a quick look at the Adventureland Veranda, which is another FastPass Plus station. Not as busy.
No, it wasn't too bad, so that might be a good option to pass by and see how it is.
Right, and here, because of the construction in Adventureland, we have Aladdin and Jasmine meeting and greeting outside Adventureland, actually.
They had a long line, too, longer than I think I usually see.
Yeah, it wrapped all the way around the bridge towards Liberty Square. Yeah, so that was the Magic Kingdom. That was our testing. We will have plenty more to come with FastPass Plus. We'll try another park, maybe Studios or something this week.
And we stopped at Downtown Disney just for a movie, and we wanted to try out the new barbecue. It's like a counter service location at the House of Blues, and we both love the House of Blues. That has been one of our favorite restaurants on Walt Disney World property.
Right, it's the Smokehouse. This is actually opening day of the Smokehouse, and we had high hopes for the Smokehouse. Our plan was to order something before the movie and then something else after the movie because we weren't starving.
Right, and just something to split. And
we went with the smoked beef brisket
right,
sandwich.
because I love brisket.
And we ordered a dessert too, a brownie, right?
Yeah, and it's $1.25 for the brownie, so I thought, well, it'll probably be small.
Unfortunately, here's a look at our brisket sandwich. You see there's a lot of fat on there. A little bit more fat.
We're probably not going back. We didn't end up going back after the movie. I was like, I want popcorn because I was so hungry after this.
And other people, almost everyone else loves it. So maybe we just got a bad fat burger. But clearly we got a fat burger. And here is the homemade dessert right here. Now. Miss Lee herself made this fine homemade dessert.
I had so much high hopes for the House of Blues. We've gone to the gospel brunch. We've gone there for all kinds of meals. I think they could do better.
Right. Speaking of doing better, big announcement from Universal Orlando this week.
With all kinds of details on Diagon Alley. We are Harry Potter novices.
Right.
I mean, I've seen one movie, haven't read the books. That's probably going to change soon.
We've had the butterbeer.
We've
ridden the ride. We've had the butterbeer.
We love Hogsmeade over at Islands of Adventure. So much fun. So we can't wait for this.
And here we go. These are some concept renderings. This is the Hogwarts Express over at the Hogsmeade Station.
And the Hogwarts Express is not only transportation, but it's actually an attraction unto its own right.
Multimedia experience, we're told.
And you will need a 2-park ticket to ride it. And I really think it's going to make guests want to stay on property for 2 or 3 days to be able to enjoy both Wizarding World
one
areas.
of the big reasons we bought the annual passes. I want to ride the train. I want to do all this stuff.
And we just saw the King's Cross station. That's really a London station. I have been to it to go to Scotland. And we have friends who work over there.
And speaking of really in London, this is the London Embankment, which I hear you've been to also.
Well, I have been to the Arrows Fountain. I have not ridden a purple, night bus, but
triple-decker.
Yes, triple-decker. They have one at the Warner Brothers studio in attraction in London.
We need a quadruple-decker next.
Yes.
That would be good. Interesting.
And there's Gringotts Bank.
Right, on Diagon Alley itself.
And you have the big... What do you call it up there? Dragon.
Dragon, yes. The fire-breathing dragon, which I heard will actually be breathing fire throughout the day and night. So that'll be pretty cool if that's true.
And I hear this ice cream parlor, I don't know how to say it, Florian Fortescue's ice cream parlor will have Harry Potter's favorite ice cream.
Yeah, don't worry.
Strawberry and peanut butter.
We will study up. We'll watch the movies.
You're gonna
we
watch
will become
the movies.
experts because this stuff is too cool to not understand. So we will learn our.
We were able to skid through the Harry Potter Hogsmeade, but not this.
Yeah, that's for sure. And this is the Weasley's Wizard Wheezes,
which is also triple decker.
That's true.
Triple the 3 floors. Mm-hmm. This store will also encompass all of the Zonko's merchandise as Honeydukes is expanded because Zonko's is so tiny.
Right, over at Hogsmeade you're talking about.
Yes.
So anyway, this is the big ride, Harry Potter and the Escape from Gringotts.
And from what I understand, this will be a little bit more of a family-friendly attraction than the Forbidden Journey has been.
And I hope so. The Forbidden Journey always makes me kind of seasick, so to speak. So I'm looking forward to this. I've heard conflicting reports. I've heard a roller coaster. I've heard something like Indiana Jones, a simulator, multimedia simulator. I don't think they've released the full info, so we'll wait and see. Anyway, so much to look forward to.
Really looking forward to that.
Can't wait. And speaking of great things, this was an event we went to yesterday.
Extreme Village Makeover, Give Kids a World. They had Good Morning America come in. This is Josh Elliott. I'm usually not watching Good Morning America.
Yes,
so
we're usually asleep.
Either asleep or I'm trying to be quiet so you can sleep.
I find it interesting. They're giving Mickey direction. Even Mickey has to get direction here for the live shoot.
And all of the characters, we actually got to see 5 characters yesterday, and they were all sort of in their ESPN and athletic outfits.
Look at the sparkle. The mouse has nice sparkling outfit and doing his break dancing. They keep him very busy. He's a hardworking actor after so many years. And
there's Ty Pennington, and Emerald has the ice cream for breakfast, which is something like kids at Give Kids the World can have ice cream pretty much any time.
Boy, that's a lot of construction people right there.
Well,
not everybody was construction people, no. But for a live shoot, they have to give everyone those hats.
Well, it's like a plastic hat.
And there's the bus for the famous, move that bus that's coming up.
While much of the Extreme Village Makeover was of the 100 villas that needed renovation,
right.
This was of the Memory Makers building, which is the old administration building. It's going to be like volunteer services, and also they have a shop So that's what they did. Disney came in, they refurbished it. I don't want to say refurbished, they renovated it. They completely redid it.
And they provided entertainment. They provided
a lot of, I know, it looks like Mickey was here the whole time. He wasn't, but
he has some old school moves. I mean, nobody dances like that anymore.
And there's the Fab Five. We have Donald, Minnie, Mickey, Goofy, and Pluto.
And they look like they're ready to work. They came with their paintbrushes and the paint. They're ready to go. But
Disney already did all the work.
Yeah. So what would they do?
And Ty Pennington, I don't know what they're going to do.
You know what they're going to do? They're going to trot them around. Ty is going to trot them. See? Ty trots them around because there's nothing else for them to do.
This was very exciting for me because I've been volunteering for Give Kids the World on and off for about 10 years. And just to see so much great stuff for the families, and in this case also for the volunteers, is very exciting.
And here it is. It's the big reveal. Move that bus.
Move that bus.
And it is the Memory Makers building. Again, Disney providing a lot of help for that. It was spectacular.
Well, they came in and they just redid the whole building, and I'm so excited to be able to use it as a volunteer.
And this is the live shot for the goodbye for everybody waving goodbye. Now we're going to go inside and take a look at some of the little
Disney touches.
Go ahead and tell us about them.
Well, this is the mural, and it has you mentioned. Well, first, this is a first Disney.
It's not
Disney
so
touch.
hidden of a hidden Mickey, kind of reminding me of the Tower of Terror, the little girl holding the Mickey in that pre-show movie.
And along this mural wall, you can also see there's the Magic Kingdom, and it looks like we have Animal Kingdom as well.
And fiber optics. It is
sparkling
with magic.
It is very, this is a very beautiful, very beautiful building.
And I think these are really nice. We were walking around in there and we saw some drawings on the chalkboard.
And I think that's what Buena Vista Construction Company.
Right, and the families.
And here's Phineas and Ferb, and it was fun to find the little characters all over.
And we talked to some of the construction workers, and I guess these were just some leftover art pieces that they donated, so it's very fitting. Looks nice to have there.
And this is the Memory Market, which is, there used to be a very tiny, hardly a shop before. There's a big Mayor Clayton.
Oh, and the rugs. Now, they also said these rugs were from the All-Star Resorts, and they were left over. They donated them for the store here, the little shop.
And there's so much merchandise, and I had no idea how much merchandise Give Kids the World had, even looking online. And it's very nice to have it all laid out. I'm sure I'll be spending money in here.
Well, it's really nice. Again, I think they did a great job. We had a great experience, and you do a lot of volunteer work for them, so it was nice that you were able to participate.
I know, it was really nice. And also, I just want to mention for the contest, by January 31st at midnight EST is when the contest ends.
So good luck, everybody. We're looking forward to the entries for the contest, and that's another show.
That's another show.
So we'll see everybody again next week. Have a great week.
Have a great week.